Hey everyone, Ronnie here, the solo dev at Fuzzy Sock Studios. This is Rising Heat, an arena shooter roguelike inspired by games like Enter the Gungeon, Slay the Spire, and Vampire Survivors. So the first thing we're going to do is choose a pilot. This grants us a powerful passive, as you can see here. Broadly speaking, there are two elements that create the gameplay of Rising Heat: the combat and the shop. When designing, I tried to give the pilots passives that mainly revolved around the shop. So let's go with Kai. After that, we select a ship, which, along with providing a slew of different stats, a few of which you can see here, also grants us a powerful passive. I tried to design these to mainly revolve around combat. This combination of pilot and ship creates a unique archetype for gameplay, almost like a class in RPGs or hero shooters. You'll have to find ways to exploit these abilities if you're to stand a chance at finishing a run. With our important meta decisions out of the way, we can jump into a new run. Growing up, I played a lot of games that use speed and momentum as a core part of their identity. Sonic, Mirror's Edge, Prototype, Twisted Metal, Titanfall, Turbo Overkill, the list goes on and on. So once I grew up and started making games, I knew I wanted to capture that feeling of flow. Not thinking exactly, but reacting, of dodging and shooting and positioning and comboing. That momentum that makes the heart race. And thus, Rising Heat was born. The center of combat is the tackle mechanic, inspired, in part, by the shoulder barge ability from Destiny's Titan. Now, I'm not sure how many of you know what I'm talking about, but the ones who do, y'all know there wasn't anything more satisfying. Tackling allows you to throw yourself directly into the enemy, cracking through anything in your way. You can chain this attack together for devastating effect. Not only can it be used offensively to damage and destroy the enemy, but it can also be used tactically to quickly avoid an attack at the last second or just to strategically reposition. Of course, like other games in this genre, there's shooting too. And while I find it engaging to craft an oppressive synergy-heavy projectile build, there's just not much that beats the feeling of bluntly smashing your way through a rank of enemies, or zipping around the map like you're the Flash in bullet time. Once enough enemies are gently removed from this mortal coil, the player will level up, revealing the shop, the second most important mechanic in Rising Heat. Here, your upgrades come in the form of hacks, each containing their own stat modifiers. You must choose which hacks to place into your limited active slots. Hacks can be upgraded, integrated, or fused. Upgrading a hack does just about what you'd expect. Integrating is a bit of a can of worms, but fusing, now that is the act of smashing two hacks together, randomly combining their effects. Which is helpful in a world where you can only activate so much greatness at once. With over 100 hacks to buy, sell, upgrade, integrate, infuse, Rising Heat has a list of broken builds just waiting to be discovered and inflicted upon our lovely leaderboards. Hope y'all enjoy the game, and feel free to find me in Discord to tell me about it. Good night, GCX!